Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I am Mark Cook. This is the Radio Vision Network. And let me tell you, Lisa, you can do whatever you want because this is your time, baby. She whispered to me, I'm not sure if you heard it, but listen, if you did it, it doesn't matter. You can cross your legs, you can uncross your legs, whatever you want to do. I am so excited because I am talking to Kevin and Lisa Graham from Tumbling Dice. Tumbling Dice? What is Tumbling Dice? It sounds like I'm in a casino or I'm gambling or something. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Morning Coffee.
Thank
Morning.
you. Welcome.
You're quite welcome. So tell me about Tumbling Dice. What is it?
Well, Tumbling Dice is an entertainment company, casino night company, specializing in gaming. We've been around for 24 years. There's a lot of imitators, but we're the original. We were very fortunate to get in on the ground floor. We didn't start the business, but we bought the business. And at the time that we bought the business, they were averaging about 4 to 6 jobs a month.
Okay. Not very many.
Not many. And now we do well over 500 events a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not very good at math, Kevin, but I'll tell you, that was some exponential growth, I think they call it, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I wasn't very good in school either, but I picked up a few of those terms, but that's amazing and extremely impressive. And what's kind of cool about Tumbling Dice, and you talked about it, you've been doing it for 24 years, you are the benchmark, and you talk about the imitators. There have been so many guys and so many other places that have tried to do what you do, and you end up having clients be like, well, you're like Tumbling Dice. And your response to that is,
hire us. We are Tumbling Dice.
We are Tumbling Dice,
Tumbling
right?
Dice.
And it's not just casino nights. I mean, you guys put on the best casino nights, and I want to bring up a fact that one of your favorite television shows actually hired Kevin and Lisa and Tumbling Dice to put on a casino night on The Sopranos, people. Yeah. So you saw their stuff on an episode of The Sopranos because the producers of The Sopranos, the people behind there, the production people needed the right stuff for the right shots, the right job. And it was you guys. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
It was probably in one of the early episodes, and they actually built a set of a casino, and they did it at Silver Cup Studios, which you probably know from your acting career, up in Queens. And we put together a set featuring blackjack tables, craps, roulette.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, we didn't work it. We didn't carry it.
Right, but you got to be
our
involved.
equipment started
That's cool.
it.
Yeah.
But we met all the cast and all the characters, and we then became more or less a supplier of a number of different films and TV shows.
That is so great because that's how it works.
Correct. And you mentioned you did some work on Blue Bloods.
I did.
We actually supplied a poker table that the guys played a poker game.
Oh, that's
and
so cool.
I think Donnie Wahlberg loved the table so much he wanted to buy it. And we're still negotiating, still working on that.
Oh, that's so cool. What a cool story. It was so funny because when I was on set, I saw Donnie, and I thought he was an actual NYPD cop.
Yeah.
And I was like, a little embarrassed, right? I recognized Tom Selleck. Of course you're going to recognize Tom Selleck. And I was like, man, this cop, why is he so close? Like, what is he doing on set here? Like, is he, like, protecting us? Because we had, like we were in Central Park, and it was this scene where this guy comes by to bike, he shoots and stuff. I thought the police were there to make sure we were going to be safe. No, it's the star of the show. I was like, all right, so you're embarrassed, and you're a novice, okay? So why don't you just keep your mouth shut until you know what's going on? But being a part of those productions, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It gives you a different part of the business that you're not, it's not something that you do every day, and it's really neat. I like to hear that your experience on The Sopranos led to other stuff.
Sure.
Because that means that is the best tell of success in the entertainment business is when you get referred and hired again.
Well,
anybody can book the job once, right?
Exactly. And fortunately, we advertise, we promote. That's why we're here to help our business,
of course.
help your business.
Of course.
And but we have customers who've been with us for 20 plus years.
Oh yeah, when they have an event, it's automatic, right? I mean, and that's really the bread and butter. That means that you are doing something so special for these people that they don't think they don't think of other alternatives, right? They may say, well, we've done a casino night for 10 years. Maybe, no, we're not doing anything different. We're going to do it because it works. And I know that I'm going to have a great experience working with Tumbling Dice, and every guest that walks through that door is going to have an amazing experience at my event.
Correct.
That was brought to me by Tumbling Dice. And this is just such a cool thing. Now, Lisa, before I get any further, I want you to give some information. Give website, Facebook page, right? Because we're talking about how awesome you are, and we're on the internet, so people can jump around a little bit. And listen, keep my tab open, all right? Because you got to hear what we're saying, but maybe open up another one and check out the Facebook page.
Sure.
I typed TUMB and Tumbling Dice came up.
That's
so
awesome.
so we want to drive people there.
Sure. We have a Facebook page, which is Tumbling Dice Entertainment. So you can just type that in. That brings you right to our Facebook page. And so there we post testimonials, pictures, videos of past events.
Yeah.
We promote some events that are coming up. Our website is tumbling-dice.net. www.tumbling-dice.net. Do you want our phone numbers, or do you just want to?
Whatever you,
Sure.
if you want to give it out.
Our numbers are 609-702-0444. And the nice thing about the theme, we were talking about repeat customers. The casino night theme is a theme that the events will grow every year.
Right.
You'll draw more people. Because it's just something that once people come out and see that it's not only let's say in the case of a charity, it's a fundraising venue, people will come out, it's a fun night.
Right.
It's an activity. It's not just coming out to a dinner, paying a price, paying for raffle tickets or what have you.
Right.
But it's really a fun social
It's
night.
more
and it draws
interactive.
people.
Yeah,
it's a great way to
engaging,
draw
and
people.
it's fun, and it's all these things. And I have to tell you guys, we're up against a break, but it reminds me of an old Simpsons episode where they have a casino night, and then they realize that they're not using real money, and all the townspeople revolt. They're like, "What do you mean? We had this casino night. It's not real money."
We hear that every event.
I was going to say, there's some Weisenheimer, right, that says it every time. What do you mean it's not real money, right? Yeah,
We'll
sure.
hear it.
Exactly.
That's really funny. So listen, we got Lisa and Kevin here from Tumbling Dice. I got to take a quick break, but we're going to be right back here on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I'm Mark Cook. Thanks for joining us here on the Radio Vision Network. And we are moving right along with Lisa and Kevin Graham from Tumbling Dice. And Kevin, you know, listen, I have to bring this up because when I went to your Facebook page, it jumped right out at me. It was this picture of you and Steve Martin. And it is like the greatest picture ever. It looks like you're in the Palm or a similar type restaurant, Friars Club maybe?
Sardi's.
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 Well, excuse me, sir. I had no idea. I can't believe that. That's awesome. Tell me about that.
The group is called Broadway Vets, and they help fight AIDS and education up in New York. And they contacted us 2 years ago. This will be our third event with them. And we do a poker event, about 250 poker players.
Wow.
Actors, theater people, supporters of the organization.
That's cool.
At Sardi's. And we also mix in a little gaming for the non-poker players. And you never know who you're going to come across playing poker, and Steve Martin was there. And Steve motioned over to me, and I came over, and of course addressed him as Mr. Martin, because I don't know him that well.
Of course.
Not yet. But Mr. Martin, what can I do for you? He says, Kevin, can you please turn down the music? I got to concentrate on my poker. And it's all about poker with these guys.
That's funny.
Actors,
Yeah.
owners of the theater. Hank Azaria, we were talking about Hank. Hank's a huge poker player.
That's so cool.
You never know who you're going to meet at some of our events.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about huge stars. They're normal guys. They play poker and they're cool. Like it's just such a fun thing. And you know, casino nights. That's your bread and butter. You guys are the premier casino night entertainment company. I'll say in the entire country, but. You know, we're focused here in our area, but it really is an amazing thing that you do. But you do so much more than that, and I think that we need people to understand that. Yeah, the casino night is going to be a great night, but you do so many other theme type nights.
We do, and it's all a spin-off or direct of casino nights. We do Night at the Races, which is video horse racing. That's been around for 40 or 50 years. Back in the day, used to use 16 millimeter.
Right.
Well, we've upgraded, and we use our laptops and projection units. And these are filmed races, and they have to be approved by the state if we're doing a fundraiser here in New Jersey, because we fall under legalized games of chance.
Wow.
We're regulated by the state.
Okay.
And again, who wasn't here if you live in New Jersey?
Yeah, but that's a good thing because that means that like when I'm there and I'm participating, that means that the games aren't like fixed or whatever,
No,
right?
They're not fixed, but they're regulated. All our personnel are licensed when we do these fundraisers.
Right.
Let me clarify, that's only if we're doing it as a fundraiser. We do a lot of corporate.
Okay.
Where
We don't need to have
Oh,
licensed
okay.
individuals.
So, all right.
But whether we run it for
I
a
get
corporate, a fundraiser, a
Private
nonprofit, we run it the right way.
Right.
The professional way.
Right.
And Night at the Races is just a Night at the Race program. And what is great about Night at the Races, organizations are able to generate a lot of revenue if they do it. And what they do is you go out and you sell horses. You have the Graham family name a horse. And our firstborn is Haley. So Haley's Comet, of course. And she's in many of our programs.
Oh, that's so fun, though.
And
That's almost like being the owner.
Being there, you're the owner without having to clean the stall or feed the animal. It's all this.
We're paid for
Or
it,
paid
right?
for it.
Yeah.
And they charge, a small fee to own the horse. And if your horse wins, we put you in the winner's circle with a photo,
so
and
fun.
you win a gift card, and usually a bottle of champagne, a bottle of wine.
That's
so to speak.
really, really cool.
And it's really terrific, and organizations are able to generate revenue.
Yeah.
And then for the non-owners, or even for the owner, they can bet on the horses, just like you do at the racetrack.
Yeah.
And I do a live call of the races, because they'll show the video, and they have a caller on, but he just calls by number.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
Thank- well,
Lisa.
I'm losing
He
it now.
Well, we're talking a lot,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
But
right.
he's got a great voice.
He does,
He does the announcing
Thank
for
you.
the race, right? And I bet you you've got like that auctioneer thing
I
going,
do,
right? Like,
and I do
bet
a
you
little
you
of
can
that
do
as well.
that.
Thank you for
Yeah.
mentioning.
Oh, you're welcome. That's my pleasure.
Um,
Hey, guys are great voices. We got to stick together,
Yes,
right?
we do.
No.
Yes, we do.
I'm kidding.
Yes, we do.
But
And-
it's really
and
cool.
I do the live call the race, but I also am an auctioneer and an MC. Auctioned up in New York for different organizations. I've been complimented by a couple of Christie auctioneers, professionals.
Yeah.
But I do small events.
Yeah, that's not Chris Christie. That's Christie's
no,
auction.
that's correct.
That's Christie's auction house, one of the biggest in New
Christie's
York.
auction
All right.
in New York.
Yeah.
That's right. And I do work with a company up in New York called Grandstand Memorabilia, one of the larger memorabilia companies. And I've done local events here. But again, getting back to casino and night at the races, and also bingo.
Yeah.
Lisa and I are both
Yeah.
licensed bingo callers in New
that's
Jersey for a licensed event, and we have a mobile bingo unit. Actually, we own 7 bingo units.
Wow.
So if you called us from E.T. Hamilton School in Voorhees, New Jersey, you needed a bingo unit, we show up with a flashboard. Console, state of the art,
cool.
and either we can call the game, or you can have the principal or your favorite teacher to call bingo. Doesn't take a lot of
That's
talent
awesome.
to call bingo.
Right,
It
you're right,
does
yeah,
take
you're
some
right.
direction.
And you know, there aren't a lot of companies that have the mobile units anymore.
No.
Because it's, you know, they're large units and it's a chore transporting them, but we do that.
But we do it,
So
and we're
it's
licensed to
that.
do it by the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, it's so cool because bingo is fun, right? People
is.
love playing bingo, and it's one of those things that feels like it's going to come back.
Well,
right?
It
Like
is
it kind of
coming
like
back.
went away a little bit. It's going to come back. I know so many people like my age that go play with their. It's a way to bond, like with their parents or grandparents.
They
and-
do it. And the hottest fundraiser for many a nonprofit are Coach Bag
Designer
or
bag bingo.
Designer Bag
Yeah.
Bingo.
So you
where-
guys run a party like that?
Yes, we do.
That okay. So this is so
Getting excited?
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
excited because I know my wife has gone to like 2 or 3 of those in
Yeah.
the last year alone.
Yep.
So you guys run those because they're a big undertaking
Yes.
as the organization doing it, right?
Yes.
So you guys, I imagine, come in and make it so much
We
easier
do.
for them.
We do. And we've been very fortunate to get involved through a company called 2J's Bingo that has since sold out to one of the larger bingo suppliers.
Okay.
Atlantic Bingo Supply, which
And they're-
supplies us with equipment.
Right.
But we come in and we help either put together a game program, and it can be anywhere from 10 to 15 bingo games. Gets a little long in the tooth when you have more than 12, 13 bingo games.
Right.
And they give away handbags.
That is so cool.
And it is a great fundraiser, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing is that you guys, you're an entertainment company, right?
Yes.
It's all supposed to be fun,
It is.
and I think that what's really cool about it is that if people are serious about going checking you guys out, is that you're affordable because you become so much of a partner with those organizations and I urge everybody to check them out. I mean, the easiest way to do it is Tumbling Dice on Facebook. Just search it out. It's right there. You'll find it. And I'm up against another break, but tell me, Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies of all time. I know you did a little something cool with Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox Foundation. I worked with Michael, and it's probably going on 10 years now, doing a poker tournament for Michael.
It's awesome.
And
That's great.
for his Parkinson's
So
Foundation, and he's an incredible guy.
Mhm.
Going back, I was told he wouldn't stay long. Michael was there to the very end,
That's
giving
awesome.
out the prizes
That's
to
great.
the finalists.
That's
And he
so
loves
awesome.
his poker.
I mean, and he also brings us back. We do a holiday party.
We do a holiday party
It's
for
really
his
fun.
staff. And
That's
he
cool.
And he-
That is
he's
like
a genuine guy. He
Yeah,
really
what
is.
a wonderful testimonial that is, right? That he brings you guys back personally
Yep.
for his party,
Correct.
not just for the foundation. That's so cool. This is Kevin and Lisa Graham. They're from Tumbling Dice. You got to check them out. I got to take a quick break here, but we are going to be right back on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I am Mark Cook. Excuse that little hiccup there, but we are all right here on the Morning Coffee Show on the Radio Vision Network. And we're continuing things with Lisa and Kevin Graham from Tumbling Dice. And I want to say a couple things right off the bat, guys. This has been awesome that you've been here talking to me about Tumbling Dice. This is such a cool company. But I need people to understand that you guys will work with parties and organizations of any size. We've talked about the big guys that you've worked with, but you worked with everybody down to one table, you said. And
Correct.
You are a family business that wants to service the community, and I think that that's great.
Well, we started this business 24 years ago, and we used to get a call for one table out in western Pennsylvania, and we would schlep out to western Pennsylvania, and that was our motto: no job too small or too far.
Right.
Now we've modified it. We do ask what day of the week, because obviously the weekends are very busy for us. Right. And there's some we can't accommodate, but we would refer them to somebody. But for the most part, we still go out and schlep out one table for a house party. Maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's an anniversary, graduation.
Wedding,
it all
right?
involves
Yeah,
any kind of party. How about a wedding?
Yeah.
Cocktail
Retirement.
wedding. We do weddings for the cocktail hour. We don't want to take any time or steal the spotlight from the bride and the groom.
Right.
But during cocktails, while the rest of us are waiting for the photos,
Yes.
looking for something to
Film.
do, we put a couple tables together, a blackjack table, a craps table, roulette table, and we do an hour and a half, or however long the cocktail hour is. And then once the bride and groom show up and it's time for them to move into the main room, we close out, clap out like we used to do.
Yeah, that's right. Stand at the tables, yeah.
Clap out, we leave, good luck, and everybody's had a great time.
Oh, that is so
We're a great warm-up.
Except when they couldn't make it out to Vegas and they want the Vegas theme. A lot of
Second
times,
wedding.
A lot of times we stay. We'll print up honey money, where we'll get the couple's picture, and we'll print up bills, and everybody, all the guests, get a bill at their place setting. So if they want to do
It's so
anything
fun. I
with
mean,
the
you guys
money.
really can do anything. You
Yes.
do it all. You work so closely with your clients that
We do.
you could just give them exactly what they want.
We do.
And we want to make sure, again, I'm going to mention it again, affordable, family-owned business. This is what the motto that you guys built on, and it's part of what's made you so successful,
Yes, it is.
which is really, really cool. And I want to mention another thing real quick. Lisa mentioned these parties that you kind of like. You put the guys over here and you put the girls over here, and they end up being happier on the way out the door together. How is this crazy? How do you do that?
Well, for example, for our designer bag bingo, what we're trying to do is put a new face on bingo nights. Typically, that's an event that women come out to. Well, we want the guys to come out too. We want it to be a couple's night. So we have the poker to offer. So we say, look, let's set the guys up on one end or in another room with the poker tables. They can do their poker tournaments, right? And we can have the bingo in another room for the ladies. So they play, they might go back and forth throughout the night and kind of see how they're doing, and then at the end of the night they're back together and they go home. But it's something where it's inviting for the couples to come out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's something for both of them. They can do gift cards, man cave items for the guys, and you got the bags for the ladies.
I love it. I think it's a
Yeah.
great idea because a lot of times when you're in that couples kind of setting, you know, the conversations they go in different ways, right? And you're trying to like, you're trying to talk to your guy friend, like my wife would be here and they'd be trying to talk, and then we're trying to talk, and it's like it's not working, right? People are talking over each other and you can't hear. And this sounds like a great way. You're together, but you're not. And, right, and it's just a great night. So I know, Keith, we got some pictures we wanted to show, like from some of the events that Tumbling Dice does. So this is just looks like a straight up craps table that you guys have with some fun activity around it. Is that poker or blackjack?
That's poker.
Poker
table.
Oh, is that the Michael J. Fox event?
That's probably a New York event.
Something similar.
And that's a crew. That's our wonderful dealers. And Frank, who we lost right in the center last year, was one of our senior dealers. We have dealers. We're a family.
Yeah.
And
Sorry
we
to
have
hear that.
dealers that have been with us for 24 years.
That's cool.
And their children have worked with us. Their children are having children, although their children's children aren't working yet with us.
Right. Give them a couple of years.
In a couple of years.
Yeah.
And speaking of children, our three children, Haley, Liam, and Ryan. Almost forgot Ryan. Sometimes I want to forget
Ryan.
They've all worked with us in the business.
That's great.
They all deal cards. They all spin the wheel. And they all help in some capacity, some form with the business.
Well, you know that what makes a great family-owned business and great owners are people that are willing to do any job to make the business successful. And when children learn that from their parents that are running the business, it makes them have a better mindset approaching their entire life. So,
Work ethic.
nice job, Mom and Dad. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
congratulations on Tumbling Dice. This is just such
Appreciate
a great success story. And right now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look into camera 3 and just give any information that you'd like to give. I'm going to shut up for a minute. And then, as Andy Reid used to say, the time is yours.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So again, if you'd like to reach Tumbling Dice, first place you can look is our Facebook page, which is Tumbling Dice Entertainment. That will have links to our website, but if you want to go and check out our website, it's www.tumbling-dice.com. That's under construction. We have a new website that we're developing, but that's up there for you to view currently. If you want to call our office, it's 609-702-0444. If you're out of state, 1-800-422-3423. And again, casino nights, night at the races, poker, bingo, live auctioneering. You know, we do it all, and we will work with you. You know, we want you. We don't want you just one time. We want you for life. So, very proud of it. 24 years, and you know, do a great job.
Done a great job.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome because it's just so great. There's so many people out there. They're looking for events. They have this night plan and they don't know what to do. They don't want to do the same old thing. I highly urge you to call Tumbling Dice, whether you've got a small party going on or you've got a big event coming up. Tumbling Dice is going to be able to give you the event that you want tailored to you. And it's so there's so many options that we don't have time, right? You got to go to the websites, go to the Facebook page, give them a call, and just talk to them. They're going to work with you, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a great night. Kevin, Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
being here.
us.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you.
We'll see you again down the road. Best of luck, all right?
Thank you so
That's
much.
great. I got to take another quick break here on Morning Coffee, but I will be right back here on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.